Yo, what is happening, Couch Doodlers? This is our first advanced version of a live stream. And what do I mean by that? I'm going to be able to do things like put this little bug in the corner. You see that little guy? I'm going to be able to do things like do the credit sequence. Remember this? And more importantly, which I'm really mostly excited about, is this idea right here. I'm gonna say this is camera A, and I'm gonna say this is camera B. And check it out. Now you can see my ugly mug while I draw pictures for you. Let's see what we can get into. There we go. Haha. The music you're listening to right now is stuff I made so we can be able to play stuff on the internet. Let's see what we can do. I've got the chat window open, so I'll be able to see any sort of questions you guys may have. I'm going to look up intermittently. I hope that works out for you guys. Haha, what's up, Lewis? It's good to see you, man. What up, Josh? It's good to see you. So I'm trying out this new software. I've had it since last year, but I haven't really got to use it yet until today, and it's called Switcher. And it allows me to do things like add graphics, right? Like I can do add that graphic, the Couch Doodle Show, right? But then I want to go back and say, no, let's do this again. Boom. It's cool though. Trying to work it out, figure it out. I don't have a mixer yet, but they said if I had a mixer, I could actually change audio, like add music in and sound effects and that sort of thing. And I'm supposed to be able to do some other stuff. Am I drawing anything in particular tonight? Well, I don't know. I mean, it's kind of Doctor Strangey. I don't have any reference, so I'm kind of making up what I remember his outfit looked like. I'm sure this is more like a Spawn cape than a Doctor Strange cape. I remember that he had like some weird puzzle piece looking gloves, maybe? Possibly. Thank you. I'm supposed to be able to do a 3-cam setup if I got a 3rd camera set up with this app on it. I could get like a wide angle. I don't know if that'd be good, but I'm gonna remind people what they're watching by putting that up in there. Look at that, down in the corner. We got that Couch Doodle Show intro. Alright, I'm back. I didn't want to be camera A though, I wanted to be camera B. My ugly mug is here. You are watching the Couch Doodle Show live. This is the first time we're doing this sort of thing with 2-camera setup. The music you're hearing in the background is my own making. That way I don't have to worry about breaking any copyright laws. Next time I should think about doing a 3-camera setup, right? So let's check this out. Here we go. So this is, boom. There's A again. So A and B. We're back to that. Okay. Back to drawing. I am drawing currently with, what was I drawing with? I think it's this one here. It's called a Pigma Sensei. They're not bad. I was not drawing with this one. I was actually drawing with the 5. You guys know these, the Pigma Microns. These are very popular pens. I think they said this app will let you do up to 9 cameras or 9 elements, right? So I've got that little guy in the corner, the jumping man. I call him the jumping man. I've got this overlay right there that can go over stuff. I've got camera A, camera B. We're back to this again. But I can do a camera C if I needed to, and I can throw in pre-recorded stuff. Like, let me see if I can add one now while we're on all videos. Let's see. What would be a good one? Oh, here's one that's funny. I don't know how great it is, but this will be something I did for special effects sake.
Hey, what's next? Cause I'll be dropping them videos with special effects. What the fuck? Yeah, wearing that black flag. Cause you know I'm gonna have to add another mag to the AK. Nah, don't play. Listen to the lyrics and watch the things I say.
So let's go back to A and B. We're back. So I switched it back. Believe it or not, the reason my camera angle is so good and you're not like down on my desk is because of a bucket of my favorite gum. Okay, here we are. Let me see if we can hear that. Yeah. You guys want to see how far behind you are? There's the rap stuff showing as I'm able to watch it. Anyway, this is basically a live test. Oh, that's awesome, Mr. Wilcox. Yeah, I mean, I'm doing this Doctor Strange. I don't have any Doctor Strange reference in front of me. I should probably grab some. I know he's got. I mean, obviously I know what he looks like, and I think I've maybe only drawn him once. Before, but yeah, I'm drawing him right now to my best recollection. So I know he's got the white stripes in his hair. I know he's got the black hair up top, right? He's got a goatee. He always has those sort of. It Let me see if I can zoom in on him for you guys. It might be helpful, right? Slide that over a bit. There we go. It's a little cleaner. A little bit of a cleaner shot. I suppose I could get some reference of him. I know where I have it. I have this this box I have called the Super Box, and I think every artist has one. It's got their favorite stuff in it, right? Mine is down here next to my desk. I have a whole Michael Golden section, an Arthur Adams section, a Todd McFarlane section, a Rob Liefeld section, a Jim Lee section. You get it. All my favorites. They're my favorite of the catalog. And obviously for Michael Golden, a big one would be his Doctor Strange issue. And I know I have one. So hold on, let's take a look. There it is. That's it, right there. Oh yeah, I'm clearly off. Check this out. I thought you remember the puzzle piecey stuff I was doing on his gloves? It's not on his gloves. It's on the ribbon. Got the eye right, but I didn't get the shape of the cape right. Did not get the shape of the cape right. Guys, if you're not already in the know, the best. What up? I would say your name, Cunto Hair. Mike Miller sent you. That is great. I love Mike Miller. I've known Mike a long time. Great guy. So here we are. I'm going to talk to you guys about Doctor Strange, okay? Or Michael Golden's Doctor Strange. I'm going to back this up a bit, actually, to give you a better look at it. Possibly one of the finest drawn comics of all time. Steve Ditko creation of Doctor Strange. I mean, look at the detailing on this. It's incredible, right? It's like absolutely incredible. Yeah, I think I've poured over this particular issue many times. Don't worry about your name, man. It's cool. My kids can't hear me, so we're good. We're good. Okay, so yeah, I got that completely wrong. How about this? I'm gonna switch up to doing some figure drawings because clearly I messed up Doctor Strange. I got a new pen today I'm trying out. It's made by Faber-Castell. It's a Pitt Artist Pen soft brush. I did a couple things with it earlier. I'll show you if I can get it close enough. This guy here. I did everything with the brush pen with the exception of the stubble down there. I ended up pulling a regular marker out to do that. This was from yesterday's live session where I was showing how the same size proportion torso I had just drawn the chest, rib cage, and abdomen area could be used for Spider-Man and Hulk depending on shoulder, arms, and head size, and this was the example of it. And I also showed a little bit what this figure would look like next to this figure by drawing him there. And then these were same poses, but just talking about legs. What up, Zion? How are you, man? Hopefully I'm pronouncing that right. I always see it Xion, Xion. That's my homie from the Windy City. Love that dude. You guys are listening to my tunes. These are the instrumentals for my mixtape, which will be coming out sooner than later. Got a lot of stuff to do, right? So let's jump in. There's a really poorly drawn Doctor Strange. I should have had reference, but I didn't. Let's put his nose in there. Yeah, this pen doesn't like this paper at all. But I always try. I'll try everything. This again, I haven't tried this particular pen before. Yeah, this is horrible. See that? I'm kicking that one to the curb. That's a bad one. This pen and this paper don't get along. Good to know though. I take note of all that stuff. This pen may still be an awesome pen. That face that I had done earlier was a tough go. So let's jump into some figure drawing. Hello to the 8 people watching. Thank you for listening to the music. Guys, do me a favor if you haven't already. If you want to subscribe to the video, that would be dope. And if you would like to share it, that would be great too. Check this out. I know it's upside down. I can't even get it correct. This right side up is a penguin. I got this tattooed last weekend while in Las Vegas. My son loves penguins and I like Picasso. So there we go. Alright. How about this? Ever made a soundtrack to a comic? Yes, I think I would, but I got a lot of ideas that I got to get out of my head for the mixtape first. Soundtracks would be great. I've worked in soundtrack before, uncredited, but it's out there. If you guys ever search Monster High Musical, yes, you heard me correct, the Monster High Musical. Boo York. I wrote the lyrics for the rapping character, this guy named Pharaoh. So that was fun. I've had a little bit of experience in soundtrack work, not necessarily writing soundtracks, but being a supervising director when soundtracks are being crafted and giving some feedback and creative momentum to ideas for soundtracks. So I'm familiar with it and look forward to doing it. But again, the mixtape is gonna happen first. All right, let's take some suggestions. C. O'Hare. This paper here, if I remember correctly, is a Canson 100% recycled rough sketch paper for charcoal, pen, and light wash. Yeah, this thing doesn't like liquid, so anything with a bit of extra juice in it, like a brush pen, it really depends on the ink. These are some figure studies that I had done. Some more. I can do some of these if you guys want. This was a live demo I had done in, where was that? Yeah, that was Palm Springs. All right. You guys, I want to show you something that's kind of fun that, it was a project that never happened. I have a buddy you guys are probably really familiar with. He's a fantastic guy. He's been a nice friend to me for the most part since 1989, a guy named Todd McFarlane. Todd had asked me about some covers I might want to do, or a cover. I submitted a bunch of layouts. None of them worked out. These are some of them. Like, for example, this was Spawn on an upside down cross with a bunch of skulls holding a match, and the guy on the upside down cross was a skinhead. You know, the Nazi type. And then this one here was classic. It was Spawn with like paper money floating through the air and like jamming a thing of money down some dude's mouth. Grr, like, you know, eat the money, dude. This one was Spawn with his cape drenched over a hell bus and zombie children walking in, and I think this kid had a fidget spinner. And then this one here, which was kind of my ode to McFarlane reflection cover, which never happened. It was a close-up of Spawn's face. His mask was a little razzled. I was drawing the burned Spawn, and he looked like he had just pushed somebody, and in the reflection was the falling criminal. So those were some of them. I ended up doing a few more, but as you can see, they did not happen, and may or may not happen. I don't know. Todd's busy directing a movie right now, so. Oh, yeah, you guys, this is great. Check this out. So this right here, I know it looks like modern art, but it is not. In some of my videos, you will hear me talk about the idea of blind contour drawing. So this is a blind contour drawing that I did while watching TV. I don't even remember what show it was, but as stuff was on TV, I was basically just drawing what was on TV without looking down, and this is probably a good half hour of watching TV. That's what it looks like. Let's see what else is in here. Some shadow studies, I suppose. Yeah, you can see I got some brush pen in here, but it was pretty murky as far as the paper was concerned. Did I ever do the shoelace spawn? Man, that would have been fun. I never did. I was busy drawing comics back when shoelace spawn was happening. All right, let's see what I got in me. This is one of my absolute hands down favorite pens of all time, except for one thing. And Pilot, if you guys ever hear this, see, it's called a Pilot Fineliner, right? Pilot Fineliner is great in every way except for one, and that one has to do with not being waterproof. Sometimes I do ink wash over my work. In fact, who would like to see some Grave trading cards? I'll show you those. And they're not really trading cards because there's only one set, and it's the originals. I'm gonna open them. They're in an ancient case that I keep them in. First off, this was my daily sketchbook from 2014. I keep it rubber banded because it squishes it down, but this is the one that's got all of my drawings. Today is what? It's July, right? July 6th, I believe, or 7th? 6th. It's the 6th. So let's see what I drew on July 6th last year. That was it. A skull, a little baby tiny skull. Let's see if I can get it closer so you can see the detailing. This was it, right? So the idea was there was this challenge called the Skull Eye Challenge, right? So for every day for the month of July, starting on the 1st, I made a daily sketch with a skull in it. So that was that one. That's the next one. You can see I like bees, so that made it into this one. Let's see what else I got in here. Oh yeah, July 4th I did the, forget her name. It's on the tip of my tongue. Rosie the Riveter, there you go. There's today's from 4 years ago. There's some more skulls and flowers. And the idea was to sort of present skulls in a really different sort of way. Chia's skull. And my buddy Brian, he's a big Mr. T fan, and his birthday is on the 11th. So I did a Mr. T Chia skull. Some more, again, messing with graphics and stuff, and it got really challenging at a certain point, because there's only so much I can do with skulls. The Norman Rockwell skull, sort of a Grateful Dead poster, playing with hots and colds, Care Bear, I don't know. Let's see what else I got. There are those. Smoking skull, army skull. I mean, these got kind of crazy. Oh, this one was one of my favorites. It's a lot of texture to it, but man, some of these I really like. Oh yeah, Woody from Toy Story. Got Popeye. I think that was the last one I had done But then, the first day I was like, so glad I don't have to do a skull again. So I did this Raven, and then the following day I did some more graphic stuff. I was really on this graphic kick. My buddy Karan Grant had showed me this documentary series, and I recommend you guys check it out too. It's called Shock of the New. It's Robert Hughes, I believe, is his name. He's an art critic. Also did Curse of the Mona Lisa, a documentary about the Mona Lisa and how it rose in prominence from being just a regular old painting to being the Mona Lisa. Alright, so what I was talking about as far as ink wash is the trading cards I had done for the Grave. And you guys, I'm really excited to let you know that the Grave is coming out. We're going to debut it at WonderCon 2019. It's coming from IDW. These are the actual originals here, okay? So I try to handle them as gently and carefully as I can. You can see they're very small. But this is it. I would pencil, ink, and do ink wash on each of these. Let's see if I can. There we go. Now you can see. So that was one. A lot of very tiny details on these. Anyhow, there are 400, almost 400 of these cards. 367, I believe, in total. Here's some more. I'll show you. I keep them in these boxes, right? Here's the absolute very, very first one I ever did was this one here. This is another one of my favorites is this one here because of the fly on his face. Alright, let's see. Alright, let's get into actual drawing, guys. That's what you're here for, I would suppose, yeah? Anyway, you were watching the Couch Doodle Show. You are watching the Couch Doodle Show. Yo, it's Fragaboom, it's me. Aha! We need to switch this around. That's A and that's B. A, B. Boom, we're back. All right. Antonio, what's up, dude? Mr. Santiago. All right, we're gonna draw. You guys have any kind of requests? I'm wondering about requests. Let me see. It says I can type right here. Requests. Question mark. Because that's more real time, right? That's more real time. Oh, that moved our camera. That was my foot. I got this thing plugged in so we don't lose signal. Alright, let's jump in. The Tick. I'm gonna draw him from memory. Again, let's see. This is one of people's favorites as far as my songs go. It's kind of interesting what ones people gravitate towards. a big chin, right? The Kodiak. Goodbye Horses. I don't know what that is. Is that a song? I'm gonna write that one down. This is the absolute very first time I've ever drawn the tick, so. This one I used a sample. Don't care for that one. I like this one. All right. And Tick had a real big chin, right? Silence of the Lambs. My goodness. Is it his whole face? Or does he have a mask that goes across? For some reason, I remember his whole face. I don't know. Let's not. Let's just say it does this. Let's get that brush pen in here. See what we can do with the brush pen. Hello, love. All right, you hear that, guys? Dinner is ready. And if the boss says it's ready, you know what I gotta do. Big chins cast big shadows. All right, guys. The lady says it's dinner time. Oh wait, the Goodbye Horses song and Silence of the Lambs. That's the one where he'd be like, "Would you have me? I'd have me hard. I'd have me so hard." That one. That's funny. Alright, gang, you have been watching the Couch Doodle Show. I'd like to say thank you so much for joining. It's been a treat. Hopefully, I will be bringing you some new, more advanced, maybe even 3 camera setups with some more drawing. This was more of a test than anything else. Do me a favor if you can. Share my page. I want to grow this thing and then grow the audience and then be able to make stuff for you guys. Talk to you soon.